What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jared. Y'all, oh my lord. We got something to talk about today. Because those strong, independent women are literally over here complaining about how they don't have how they're losing their jobs. Oh yes. Shout out to the Tip Network. I want you guys to look at this because this is gonna be quite funny.
106,000. 106,000. That's how many black women lost their jobs last month.
Okay, so I'm not even going to hold y'all, but I need y'all to know this, that in the month of April, that's just last month, black women recorded the largest loss of jobs among any other racial or gender group.
And while the unemployment rate went down for others, for us, it went up.
Here in
I'm gonna say this. Y'all attitude and y'all sitting here saying y'all strong, independent, don't need a man, and also y'all propping around that degree that y'all don't even really need to get these jobs. That's kind of the reason why y'all losing your jobs. And I'm not even laughing at the fact that y'all losing your jobs. I'm laughing at the fact that y'all literally went on this motherfucking app and on TikTok and literally said, I'm strong, independent, I don't need a man. But then turn to find out, y'all starting to lose your jobs. And this is not a good thing. This is actually quite sad. I'm not even like I said, I'm not laughing at the fact that it's happening. I'm laughing at the fact that y'all literally went around this motherfucking, went around damn TikTok and YouTube saying y'all don't need a man, but now y'all losing your jobs left and right. Like I've said before, black men need black women and black women need black men. Let's keep it a buck. Let's stop bullshitting around the damn and I hate the fact that this entire community is wrapped around this whole gender fight that we got going on. Cause I've never heard black men, at least in the groups that I'm in, I've never heard black men say that they don't need black women. All I've heard was black women say, "Oh, I don't need black men." That's all I've heard. And then y'all attitudes towards us, it fucking sucks. So excuse me for saying it, but it's the truth.
in these United States of America. And this is according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. If you don't know, you need to go look it up. You need to Google it now. So while unemployment rates remained pretty steady at 4.2% overall, unemployment rates for black women went from 5.1% to 6.1% in 1 month.
New eye-popping data shows what is not often cited in the nation's labor force. Fresh numbers reveal that unemployment for black workers this year is steadily rising, especially for black women. A disturbing trend was identified in the latest information from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS. Among other findings, the report disclosed that the jobless rate for black women rose to 6.1% in April.
By May 8, 2025, 106,000 black women lost their jobs, including me. And those of us that's been out here trying to find work again, it's basically just been non-existent.
I just got let go from my job as part of organizational shifts and return to office. As you guys know, I've been a remote employee for the past 5 years, really since the beginning of the pandemic. And I'm crying not because I'm sad that I got let go. Obviously, the instability of losing an income always sucks.
Oh yeah. And about that whole remote work thing, there's a reason why I never really promoted that. And here's why. Because I knew as soon as the pandemic was over and they started wanting to open up the damn workplaces again, they was going to start to mandate you to come back to work. When I was working at the BMW factory, we got furloughed for about 3 months, and then they brought us back. But with remote work, I understand that they want y'all in the office so that they can monitor and maintain work professionalism. Hell, my mom's going through that right now because she works in not finance. She works in bill collecting. So, and she works she has a hybrid. She has a hybrid job, so she has to go in some days and she stays home some days. So and she's going through this. She's not. She didn't get let go or anything, but that's what she's going through right now.
What sucks most about being let go is somebody taking control out of your hands.
And I don't know what I'm going to do. I am facing homelessness. I'm about to lose my car. I can't pay on my credit card, so my credit is about to take a severe hit. Dashing is not enough. It's just not enough money. There's so many people that are out here unemployed just like me. There's a lot of us that are out there.
Hey y'all, it is graduation season. I'm so proud of you and I'm so excited to see all of the posts of Black women receiving their degree. Stop saying I am now a part of the 9% of Black women who have master's degrees. The correct statistic states that 71.5% of master's degrees awarded within the United States were awarded to Black women.
Ma'am, sometimes.
Okay, so let's go back to this. And 71.5% of master's degrees are being awarded to Black women. Then why are y'all losing your jobs at an exceptional rate? Because like I said before, the fact that you got a degree or a master's doesn't mean anything. All that is debt. When it comes down to the reality of the situation, you having a master's degree is equivalent to you just being able to recite a book. If you don't, let's say it like this. If you don't have experience in that field, your master's degree don't mean shit. That's the reason why there's a lot of people going towards like getting certified in IT or stuff like that. Because the way you learn, because the way you can get certified through IT, you can learn and you can learn things at your own rate, but you can learn a lot more things that make you more qualified. A degree is just a degree at this point, and at this point in time, a degree is just a degree.
Awarded within the United States were awarded to Black women.
Ma'am, sometimes the math just isn't mathing, and just a simple Google search will let you know that. See, since 55% of all master's degrees are earned by white individuals, then it's impossible for 71.5% of the master's degree to be earned by Black women.
Exactly. So none of that math ever makes sense.
This is the problem with the community. Just take your achievement, but now you're trying to rub it in someone's face, trying to act like you're greater than when you're actually playing catch up like we all are. And this is why you can't cooperate with the man that you think you're better than. And what happens when the rubber hits the road and the ish hits the fan? You're looking around wondering, how are you going to make it? It's about time to start reconsidering cooperation.
But I'm sure it's not a coincidence, right? It's not the backtracking on DEI. It's not the fact that nonprofit funding is drying up.
Come on. Why were you even arguing about this? To your point, does anybody look at data? I love data. Black people are 5th or 6th on the recipient list of DE&I. White women are first.
Hello.
I mean, you 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 5th or 6th. What are we arguing about? Why are we arguing? Why did we get branded with DE&I?
And ladies and gentlemen, you can't have it both.
The reason why we're fighting for it is because a lot of us are ignorant to the situation. Think about it. During the election season, you had people literally promoting how Kamala was literally trying to prop up DEI. But a lot of people don't realize and don't listen to the fact that a lot of that DEI stuff was basically to benefit white women. It was never to benefit Black people. Yes, we were, let me say it like this. And sorry, I'm sick. But we were promoted as the beneficiaries to DEI. But on paper, we were never the beneficiaries. We was a sub-beneficiary in the terms of what I understand. We were sub-beneficiaries. We were the last on the list while everybody else were the real beneficiary. So it was white women, LGBT, and other people. Then it was us. We were always last. We were never the beneficiary in the reality of the situation. And a lot of us are ignorant to the fact because a lot of us want to believe that we're more important than what we actually are, because we're not. Everything that happened during the election season, everything that happened, as you can see, we were always last. We were never at the forefront of it. They wanted our vote, but they never wanted to pay for it. And it's been like that for 50 plus years. So in reality of the situation, we shot our own damn self in the foot. We kept believing that they were gonna give us something. Then they promoted it to us, saying, "Oh, this is for you." But then when you actually go down and actually read what it actually said, it was benefiting other people. It wasn't even benefiting us. But people don't actually read into the situation. They actually just be like, "Oh wow, that benefits us," because think about it. A politician is gonna lie to your face. If you don't actually go down and break it down and actually look at what it says, you ain't gonna know. You just basically going out based upon what a damn a politician is saying. That's the reason why a lot of people don't. That's the reason why a lot of people don't believe politicians now, because they lie to your face. And a lot of black people believe what politicians say and actually not believe what's going on in the situation. That's the reason why we're in the position that we're in now.
Ways. You can't look me dead in the eyes and tell me that this government is corrupt and these institutions don't like you and are dead sets against you, then get upset when the same government institution stops something that you thought was there to help you when it wasn't even going to really help you in the first place. I worked in tech for many years. DEI had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with helping you out. That was a quick way to get an H-1 visa into this country. Two birds with one stone, and it had nothing to do with your black. So basically, what you did was you fell for the marketing. Once again, you got to get it together. Pull your own self up by your own bootstraps, because no one's here to help you. Get some community, get with a man, get some cooperation, get it together, and stop all of this independent blabble nonsense, knowing dang well that if you was really independent, then if you lost your job, you wouldn't be sitting here looking like it's the end of the goddamn world.
And I'm starting to feel like this is by design.
You want to know something crazy? And this is what I can say. Because I can respect the white community for this. And here's what I'm going to say. Excuse me. They put themselves first. Whereas we put everybody else first instead of ourselves. They put themselves first and then create a system to where they actually benefit themselves. I can actually respect that. But here's the problem with the black community. We, especially the old generation, they were always of my friend help my friend and they'll help me. Same thing with the black and brown coalition, same thing with all this other shit. We separated ourselves into different groups. You know, FBA, ADOS, all that bullshit. We separated ourselves. So we divided ourselves. Then, on top of that, we divide ourselves even further into different other subgroups. You got the black LGBT, you got the black women, got black men, you got the you got all this other stuff. But it never came around to this. It never came around to we can build a community that actually benefit ourselves. Whereas other people, they benefit off of a group effort. Now, when it comes down to black women being laid off, we believe that if we go work at another company instead of actually building our own shit, it will benefit us, and we don't support each other. That's the problem with our community. We don't support each other. So even if we wanted to let's just say build a black community, we can't because we're divided. And the whole DEI situation, that proves a lot too. And honestly, I would have never wanted to be hired as a DEI personnel because when it came down to it and they didn't benefit the company, they were gonna let your ass go the first moment they get a chance. And that's what's happening.
Because there are over 100,000 women, Black women like me, who have the same story, who has applied for over 300 plus jobs and just not getting it, not getting any replies. There's just no feedback.
Black women, they are doing the same thing to us that they did to Black men 40 years ago, which is pushing us out of the workforce. That's what they did to Black men, and that is what caused the major divide within our community with regards to the gender wars.
Hold up. We got to be honest about it. There wasn't no job situation that started the gender war. The gender war was started because ladies wanted it both ways. You wanted to go 50-50. Then you wanted to be taken care of. Then you wanted a man to lead. Then you wanted a man not to tell you anything. Men got sick and tired of listening to you go against yourself and contradict yourself. Ma'am, you chose your career over the family. That's okay. That's your choice. But then you can't get to the end of the line and decide that it's time to now have a family and get upset at men when they say, hey, you're just not our cup of tea. And guess what? A lot of times a guy just want you to sit down and be quiet when they get home from work. Let us ease into the conversation. Not telling you that you can't have an opinion. You should have an opinion, a valued opinion. But the bottom line is this: if you act like our opinion don't mean squat because you make some money, well, damn, it just ain't gonna work now, is it?
And stop using this goddamn excuse. Man, I was so pissed off reading the comments under that Black Millionaires post. Every Black woman kept saying the reason why Black women's unemployment rate dropped is because all of those Black women left the work.
Wait a minute. Chat, tell me something. Are any of y'all seeing this increase in Black female entrepreneurship and freelancing? Tell me if y'all seen this shit, because I ain't seeing that.
Workforce and became entrepreneurs. Can y'all take some accountability, bro? God damn. Forgive me, Lord, for saying that, but are y'all serious? Lord have mercy. Seriously, this is insane. Every woman, yeah, because they left the workforce and became entrepreneurs. Do y'all know that the average business that a Black woman starts, it doesn't make it to 5 years, and the average earnings is about $24,000. And I've covered this. Some of it is not your fault because the funding isn't there for the Black community as a whole. So typically what hinders Black women in their businesses, they have to use their own money to fund them. Because if they were getting those loans, that funding, and they could borrow from some companies, which is what Goldman Sachs is trying to do. I know y'all seen that report a while back. Then it will be a better shot at that business and, thriving.
Woman that you are trying to build with is incapable of being quiet and hearing you out. That, my friend, is a major red flag in building for the future.
Polite savages.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to...
You know what? I'm gonna have to actually go watch this video with Corey talking about this, because I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. But it's not a lie though. Anybody like that is they're fucking hindrance. And the problem is, Corey ain't lying or telling the lie. It's the truth. But like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast on Spotify.com. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.